What's to the YouTube, man? It's your boy Luca Black back with a new video, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up? There you go, Corish.
Oh, I thought you was about to say something else, bro. For real, for real.
For real.
Hey,
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
do?
yeah.
You already know it's your boy, JP the Beast One, also known as Divine and Holy Buddha Water. Shout out to the Buddha clan out there. Got old Buddha, new Buddha, old Buddha, great Buddha. Shout out to the Buddha clan out there. You already know what the deal is.
All right, let's get it. Tower of God episode 2, man. So we can start it off with how the episode started. So from last episode, what the fuck happened last episode? So we're back in this whole
Okay, well, let's get the summary of the last episode.
Right.
It was the ill.
Yeah.
He got the sword.
We got some backstory to Rachel and Bam.
Backstory.
Yeah.
He was dropped off between like 400 contenders.
Contestants, yeah.
Contestants.
And by the end of episode 1, it was like 360 something around there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the episode starts off right at the beginning of test number 2, where two monsters and this mysterious guy with blue hair in a suitcase pulls up. So it's Bam, this mysterious guy, a big ass alligator thingy, and some giant that just stands there all fucking day. That's basically what it is so far. So it's a 4-man standoff, and this blue hair dude wants nothing to do with it. He kind of just walks away, right? He walked away until he saw Bam's sword, and he was like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm kind of curious.
Well, the way he looked at it, was more of he knew exactly who it was from.
Yeah,
and he was
maybe we don't know that exactly, but he saw
the symbol. He kind of said like, I'm interested now because now he has the sword.
Yeah.
So he either he knew who had the sword, or he definitely knows of the sword of what it is.
So this blue hair dude addresses himself as Kun, Khun, and we don't know the extent of this dude's powers, right? Because he does sweep the alligator like really, really easily. And let me tell you that this alligator dude, I think his name is Rock, is like obsessed, and he's kind of primitive. He calls everybody a turtle. So I guess he didn't give a fuck about nobody, I guess.
But at all, man. He's just a hunter, man.
But throughout the episode, he kind of felt like a comedic relief character. Like he kept on, like he was part of the gag. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I just want to keep on finding you. You won't escape from me because I'm gonna kill your ass. He calls Bam a black turtle. He calls Kun a blue turtle. I guess to like kind of demean them, like, hey, nigga, you beneath me, nigga. You's a turtle, nigga.
So. I think that's what it is. Like, you're fucking turtle.
I'm finna start saying that. Fuck it. You a turtle. You a turtle. Everybody a turtle, nigga. Fuck it. And then they kind of escape from him. But right after they escape, the scene cuts into 2 new characters that you actually see in the intro. It's a dude with 2 swords named Hatz, and some lizard chick named Anak. Right?
Anak. I think Anak.
Which is a very short-lived fight, but
from what we've seen, they ain't nothing to play with at all.
They ain't nothing to play with. Like a sprained ankle, boy.
This nigga.
They ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Yeah, Anak got my favorite fighting style, man. Not Anak, Hatz. Hatz got my favorite fighting style, man. The iaido style, nigga. Yeah, put that sword in the sheath. Love that shit, nigga. Love that shit. Every character that does it, I love that shit, nigga. Yeah. So I'm a really big fan of Hatz right now, and Anak seems.
There was another thing.
What's up?
I feel like the Rock nigga wasn't like completely like comedic release. I feel more that Shinageshu nigga.
Shinageshu. Oh, the nigga in the jumpsuit.
Guy, yeah, the guy in the jumpsuit who encountered Hatz and Anak, and he was basically ignored throughout the whole fight.
Which is a common anime trope. Like some nigga be ignored like throughout the whole fucking season, nigga.
Yeah, man. Like that nigga was really he was like, yo, you beneath me, son. You beneath me.
So Hatz and Anak has a very short-lived fight, which draws to an even close. Like they do have a big ass crater around them, so they are pretty powerful. But it's even, and by the time their battle ends, the whole test number 2 phase kind of ends with 200 contestants like left alive. basically.
And they were told to ally with each other.
So I assume everybody else is dead or either incapacitated, which we didn't get to see much of that. We saw more of that within episode 1 than we did episode 2, right? Like we saw random people fighting in episode 1, but not episode 2.
We did in 2. There was a couple times Rock was chasing him, and not a couple times. There was actually one time Rock was chasing him, and like 2 or 3 dudes like jumped at him. He grabbed one, threw one.
Yeah, I remember
And
this.
another with his pole. He didn't like directly kill him with the pole, but he did smack that nigga.
Yeah.
Someone else got beat.
I forget. But as test 2,
the ninja, I don't even know if he's a ninja. He's like it might be a person.
Yeah.
It could be an alien. With all the black suit.
I remember who you're talking about now. Yeah.
We don't know who that is still. They beat up a couple of people.
After that, I think test number 2 ends, right? It draws to a close, but everybody has to form a team of 3, which a lot of people will conveniently place next to each other because they fought. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes fights didn't end, so it's like, hey, fuck it, we was fighting each other. Let's just be a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of them you would see like that one guy. I guess he had already fought someone in that area and killed him. And then who was next to him was that sleeping dude. And the guy was just sleeping there. And then someone came out the crops.
Right.
He was like, well, all 3 of us are teams now. You know what I'm saying?
Basically. So people formed up a team of 3. And this is before test number 3, but because like this kind of a preliminary test before that, where some dude, I guess he's a god now, right? Some dude who has ascended the Tower of God previously pulls up like, hey, I gotta test who's strong and who's not. You know what I'm saying? So he puts up this big ass water wall. I guess you'll call it.
I think he called it a Shinzu wall. A Shinzu.
Basically, you have to pass this test to get to test number 3. A test before a test. Fuck school, nigga. Fuck school. All right?
And then and then what's crazy about that was they're called rankers. Anyone who's been to the tower is called rankers. So the way I looked at it, you basically become citizens of the top. You know what I'm saying? Where you just get your abilities of whatnot, and I don't know if he just has the ability to use Shinzu, which he probably couldn't do at first, but he does now. And he pretty much, we still not unclear. We still like not really clear. Like I think he said it, but we just didn't catch on to it.
We didn't get a lot of information as to like how many people there are.
And we didn't get like he said that after the 200, he said that there were too many.
Really? I must have missed that. He said that there was a king up top, and that that dude Headass, don't forget him, would bring people from the outer tower.
He's allowed to bring people out,
basically,
from the outer tower.
Yeah, exactly. So well, there's that.
So that's how our main character got in. Basically, he allowed him to come in.
So this test goes on, right? And then there's it's this big ass water wall, and my man Bam wasn't affected whatsoever because the wall knocks you back. It knocked everybody in the room back, and they would be forced to walk through it. So Bam, unaffected, he's like, "Hey, fuck it." You know what I'm saying? Like
he didn't realize it, did he? He didn't realize it. He was just sitting there. He's like, "Oh, am I supposed to be over there with them? I'm gonna walk back. My bad." And he's like, "Nah, you good, bro. Like you passed it."
And Kun sits there like, "Yo, what the fuck? Nah, there's more to this nigga than just a soft ass face." You know what I'm saying?
What was the ranker called? What was his name?
I forget his name, to be honest. It's
but the ranker automatically knew that he was an irregular.
Yeah, exactly.
From that point on, he knew that like he's too strong. Like he knew exactly. Like this nigga ain't nothing to play with. He called him a monster.
Damn,
he basically called him a monster. Yeah, he called him a monster.
Shit, I don't even remember that. Goddamn. Okay. We out.
When he realized, and he's like, nah, you can come back. He was like thinking in his head, he's like, we got a monster on our hands or some shit like that. But he did call him a monster. That's why I was saying to you like earlier, like he got something in him that But I mean, he did like after that, the ranker and damn, I forgot it. Bam, they were sitting down and they were basically making a bet, like who would go in first, who's strong enough to walk through. So they were picking the exact right people, who would come in first and stuff
which is
like that.
basically just Hatz and Anak.
Anak, yeah,
and then you know, to be honest, we didn't see a lot of people walk through there. The only other two people we saw was that comedic relief jumpsuit guy that was being ignored, and then some random woman who was just as
who was pretty much like him, just a
pretty
female.
much his counterpart, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically,
she's just they both are Krillins, man. That's what they are.
Krillins, yeah, I like that. Like
they are
two
both
Krillins, two Krillins, exactly. And then
like I feel like they're gonna be respected, but just never get the credit due to be strong enough, you know?
I have a feeling that guy might be like the smart dude, like the Shikamaru type dude that I will smart you, but he's not very strong type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Who, the Shinzu guy?
The guy with the jumpsuit. Yeah, what's his name? What's his name?
I know that nigga is fucking retarded. I feel
he's
like
probably strong. He's probably strong. And then
he's probably not strong. He's probably like decent, if anything.
Yeah.
I mean that, like, basically that whole thing determined how strong you were by walking into it.
Unfortunately, we never actually understood what makes you pass the test. Like, a few people just passed it. Not a few. It was 120. 120.
I think I'm gonna say it has something to do with like just like your inner power, maybe. I mean, because
I think it has to be like your will or determination. Like, like what is your goal and how you want to achieve it type shit. That has to be it. Otherwise, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But
either that or it's two things. We either see that or it just has something to do with like how strong you are.
Yeah. So and then after that they pass the test and then kind of the episode ends. But
that sniper guy.
That's not really significant. He was just talking shit and got shitted on.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm just saying, like, what the key part to that was not that he got shitted on, but what the main character and everyone else is going to have to go through, because he mentioned on the 38th floor that this is what the Shinzu is on the 38th floor. You would have to endure this daily to do your task or whatever the task may be.
He said concentrated daily. So that means that it's even worse, nigga.
Yeah.
God damn. Hey, shit. You better practice, nigga. So.
Shit, and then he pretty much broke that nigga down. He's like, yo, bro, like, I sacrificed everything. So when I go back, there ain't nothing for me to go back to.
Pretty much. That man was distraught, nigga. He gave up on everything. Like, yo, if I don't do this, man.
Yo, I don't doubt that he didn't grab that rifle and put it in his mouth, bro.
He went to the bathroom. He went to the back, said, fuck it. I gotta go, bro. Blow! Right through the brain, nigga. He said,
he said he ain't had nothing to live for, man. Like that was his goal to get there.
So apparently, like, people just sacrifice everything in their life to come to this tower. And I guess they're just trying to risk it all for some fame, some glory.
If you think about it, like, it may be just a shitty world, bro, other than the Tower of God.
Which sucks because we have no context. You know what I'm
saying? We can only go off the main character where he was from, and that nigga lived in a cave
some fucking world.
His fucking life. So
before we end, let's talk about characters that we saw that was maybe interesting but didn't get the shine of light or whatever. So we saw some sleeping dude. This nigga sleeps through everything. So apparently he slept through phase number 2, test number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody thought to harm this nigga.
Truth be told, the dude who found him looked like he was kind of surprised that this nigga was even on the ground. He kind of looked to his right and he was sleeping. So it was just like, oh, all right.
I guess he was just hidden there. Number 2, he would have to be conscious to fucking form a group, right? So I guess he got up like, hey, nigga, let's be a group, all right? Shook hands, went back to sleep, nigga, instantly.
I didn't think he did that. It's just the fact that they was together.
Yeah.
Because when they got teleported, he was still sleeping. He got moved while being asleep, and then decided, all right, I woke up, took a couple steps, and then went right back to sleep.
This leads me and Corey to believe that this sleeping nigga might be the strongest nigga in the whole show, bro. I'm telling you.
He might be strong.
There's no reason he would be that naive to just sleep through like 2 fucking tests. By the way, he woke up walked through the water and then went straight back to sleep. Like this nigga gotta be strong, right? Like he gotta be.
Gots to be, man. Gots to be. It's something, and hopefully it's a cool ability, man. But then again, I mean, he could be just a comedic thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He might, or I don't know.
Nah, he'll probably have he gotta be strong. He walked right through that water.
I just hope that it's a unique power. You know what I'm saying? Like something like out of the ordinary, but it works. You know?
Yeah. But one big thing right before we end. One big thing that the test leader, forgot his name, told Bam. The final words to Bam was like, "Hey, don't trust that nigga Coon, bro."
Yeah.
Like he's not.
And that reminds me because remember his bag didn't go through.
There's something inside of his suitcase. Yes,
it's something like it could be something that's living.
You think so?
It couldn't be an object. It has to be something that's living.
Yeah, it has to be alive and that struggled to have the will to go through the water or something like that. It has to be something odd. But Coon definitely has a secret. We don't know what it is yet.
It's in that bag. We know that.
But apparently he's not to be trusted. Shit, I don't know. We finna find out next episode. But overall, that was a good episode, man. I fucked with it. I wish test number 2 would have been very interesting if we saw more fights, more deaths. Like at the end of episode 1, I thought that was fire. How people was like a chain reaction, like niggas dying everywhere. It's a food chain of deaths everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I thought that would have been cool to see.
Episode 2, it just showed Rock throwing a couple people,
basically,
and then the mysterious like ninja guy hit like I think 3 or 4 people with his staff, and like that was pretty much it.
That was it. Shit. All right, well, that's Tower God episode 2, man. Episode 3 finna come out next week. Get it. I'm ready for that. Any predictions?
We gonna see what this next step is about. I don't know. In the next thing, it could be like them working together, but there might be like some things where they might have to actually go against each other while going through these trials.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I mean, we seen what they did in the preliminaries. They could do the exact same shit again, where they're working together to maybe do a puzzle, and then the next thing, you know, saying they could be more competitive, just to knock more people off.
So. Yeah, I feel that's gonna be more competitive. Like you group up, and all 3 are supposed to win together. If not, it's a wrap for your whole squad, basically. All right, well, that's about it, man. It's your boy Luca Black. Twitter down below, YouTube down below. Get familiar, man. Corey, who the fuck are you, and what you got for us?
I'm Prim Man.
What the fuck? Everything down below, YouTube,
everything
Twitter,
down below.
Everything down below, man. If you fuck with us, subscribe, hit that like button, all that good shit.
Yes, sir.
Tag Team Entertainment, man. We out. See you next week. Well, shit, fuck it, tomorrow. New video tomorrow. Every day. Everybody eats beef. Everyone. Videos galore, nigga. All right, we out. You like that, Corey?
Yeah.
Trying to sleep? Trying to go to night? Yeah, you already know. All right, then. Peace out.